Hello. Before I begin, I'd like to express a couple of thanks. First, I'd like to thank my fellow colleagues for giving me the opportunity to speak on your behalf tonight. Thank you also for the many friends and family that have gathered here to celebrate the conclusion of what has turned out to be an intense period of training, gestation, preparation, creativity, and technique. Thank you, faculty and staff and administration, for your devotion to the school, and by extension to the constant and ever-flowing, ever-changing flow of students that inhabit its hallways. While it is we, the students, that make whatever mark we can during our time here, it is your constant presence that defines this as an institution. A million thanks to you all. Thank you also to Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you for proving that people will drink anything as long as you inject it with enough caffeine. Yes, I am referring specifically to blueberry coffee. Nasty. Without your life-giving ambrosia, many of us would not be here today. Thank you, Canon and Nikon, or Nikon and Canon, depending on who you talk to. Without you, how would we be able to tell the difference between our cameras? Thank you to the NESOP school cafeteria, known to the rest of the world as City Convenience. Your endless supply of Arizona beverage products has not gone unnoticed or unappreciated. Thank you to the NESOP school librarians, Barnes and Noble. While it was annoying to not be able to check anything out without paying a hefty fine, allowing unfettered access to your extensive periodical library provided ample inspiration for weekly assignments dating back all the way to year one. Thank you, Camel, Camel Lights, Marlboro, American Spirit, various brands of menthols, and the intrepid self-rolled cigarette. For brothers are not born in adversity in the trenches of war. They are born 15 minutes at a time, in a circle, forming a human chimney with plumes that reach to the heavens. Thank you to the MBTA for showing us that anything is possible. How else would we know that it's possible to turn a 15-minute trip into a 3-hour one without your guidance and example? How else would we have been so easily able to shed our luxuries, such as personal space or mental sanity? It is as if your trains ride on the rails of the Buddha himself. A very, very, very special thank you to Red Sox Nation. Thank you for making us stay at school a few more hours than we had originally intended, just so that we could avoid you. Those extra hours in the darkroom and in the digital lab, with occasional peeks out the window to see whether the crowd and the constant deluge of red and white had dissipated, they really paid off in the end. Please accept our apologies if our tripods or our huge camera bags ever smacked you in the face as we packed into a woefully inadequate Green Line trolley. Thank you, obligatory first-year naked self-portrait. For teaching us more about each other than we could have ever imagined. Thank you, and this is another very special thank you, to Oceanic, our wonderful, amazing, oft-cherished wireless internet connection. Were it not for you, we would not have been blessed with such interactions as Hey man, check out my new website. Oh, sweet, yeah, totally. Okay, it's loading. Is this Flash or HTML? It's HTML. Flash takes way too long to load. Okay, it's almost done. Any second now. Yo, man, I need to get to class. Okay. Well, maybe you can check it out later when you get home. Yeah, sure. You betcha. Thank you to the NESOP greeter, a 3-floor stairway climb that belongs more in San Francisco or in a Mayan temple than it does in New England. The ascent is worthwhile, however, because thank you to the lone 3rd-floor bathroom. A sanctuary of peace and privacy after a hard-fought gastrointestinal battle with a U cheeseburger, a burrito grande, guacamole and sour cream extra, or anything from McDonald's. Thank you, Kleenex box in Dave Cates' office, for saving the lives of so many sleeves. And to the man himself, thank you, Dave, our beloved academic director, for every great saga is in need of its comic relief. Thank you, Abby, Mark, Tony, Abby, Rachel, and Emily, for steering this ship smoothly with the utmost elegance. I don't think a lot of us are aware of what happens in that office, or even what you do, really. And I actually say that as a compliment, since it's afforded the faculty and the students to focus unobstructed on goals more photographic in nature. Thank you to Vivian and Elsa, our custodians. They are the silent heroes of the night. And thank you, Tom Pettit and Toby. Thank you for showing us how much a person can influence us, not just in their presence, but even more so in their absence. Thank you, Jack, Mark, Adam, Pete, Darren, Mara, and the rest of the staff in the digital lab. Thank you for finding our lost Lightroom catalogs, for calibrating our wayward monitors, for showing us all 20 ways to do the same thing in Photoshop. And for letting Ioana stay until midnight so that she could finish that one last print. Thank you to Ruby, Mike, Fran, Ed, Adam, Dave, Abby, Eric, Doug, and Arlen. You are the wheels on this bus, and without your experiences, and without you, our experiences here as students wouldn't have been worthwhile. Thank you for replacing our chemicals, unjamming our paper, showing us how to use just about everything, for talking with us, listening to us, and for being our friends. Whoever, I don't know where you are, but whoever takes care of the payroll budget, these people need to get paid 3 times what they're getting paid right now. And thank you for letting Ioana stay until midnight to wash that one last print. Thank you to all of our loved ones, friends, and family not affiliated with NESOP. Thank you for your patience in our disappearance from the planet Earth. Thank you for every nod and smile as we overwhelmed you with talk about ETTL, prime lenses, full-frame sensors, luster paper, slide films, and whatever other techno mumbo-jumbo came spewing out of our mouths. Thank you for cooking us meals. Thank you for making our beds, forgiving us for unresponded emails, for that last-minute bailout to help us make rent.